Well, hello and welcome back yet again to the Tao Daily Tarot. Thank you very much for being here, whether you're a first timer, long timer, or cross watcher. Everybody is welcome. You know, just the other day I had someone make a comment, and you feel free to make a comment below. Feel free, say anything that you want. I usually keep up on that stuff. Not always, but I usually keep up with it. And anyway, she said, you know, at first, when I listened to your tarot reading, it didn't seem to quite hit. And then I kind of stepped back a bit, thought about it, and it was spot on. That's the point of this tarot reading, is to get you to dig deeper. It is an empowering reading. It gives you manifesting energies. It does not predict. That puts you in a box, gives you very few options, really. But a manifesting energy reading, that's different. You keep the power. You get the power. You have the power. So what makes this different? It's archetypal, 8 to 10 cards. That's it. It's the Tao. Very simple, very basic. 4 decks, but 8 to 10 cards. I focus on energy, manifesting energy. I do the hyper shuffle, and I try to get the read within 10 minutes because, again, you know, you got a life. 10-minute reading that's good, sharp, clear, and gives you manifesting energy. That's important. Alrighty, it all begins right here with the Oracle deck and the hyper shuffle. And there you go. There is the hyper shuffle for today. Let's focus on the manifesting energy, the big kahuna energy, the juju. How about breathe? How about breathe? Yeah. We're in a Venus retrograde till the end of the month. We're in a Mercury retrograde till the end of the month and a few other days into February. So for basically the next couple of weeks, with the full moon just passing, we're into kind of a solitary time. I think yesterday or the day before we talked about yin energy. Well, this is kind of a follow-up to it. Breathe. The single most important thing that you can do, not just to stay alive, but to stay in a very parasympathetic, relaxed, positive frame of mind. It's really simple, but we really have a difficult time doing it. So just breathe. With the retrogrades, that's the best thing to do. Just relax, center yourself, move forward. And the reason why this time period is so important, because first of all, we got a big 2022 ahead of us. I mean, huge 2022, and you got to be ready for it. So this is the good time to breathe, to catch your breath, to refocus. And it also gives you a chance with the Mercury retrograde and Venus retrograde to get a different perspective, to look at things differently. And it may mean that, you know, you just need to sit down with yourself for a little while, 5, 10 minutes, 15, whatever, a meditative period, and just take a look. See what you feel. Give yourself a different perspective. And that's what these two retrogrades will do as we get set up for 2022. 2022 is going to be a huge year. Lots going on. This is the perfect time to recharge those batteries. And one of the ways that you can recharge them, of course, 10 of Pentacles. Know your worth, know your value. Now, if you value money, okay, fine, great. If you think that this might bring a new job or a promotion, great. Absolutely fabulous. That's part of your 10 of Pentacles. It also might mean that you're looking for better health, better relationships, closer family ties. Maybe just have somebody give you a present of milk chocolate because you like milk chocolate. It's one of your priorities. Doesn't make any difference. But having a good, strong set of values right now is essential. 2022 will help hone and refine your values. You had them messed up over the last couple of years, but 2022 is going to bring them back. But you got to make a choice. You have to decide. You can't have it all. At least apparently that's not the case. Or it could be a relationship that you have to make a decision about. You do have a decision, and it's about something that you love or someone that you love. Up or down? What are you going to do with it? Tap in, tap out. What's your choice? There is a decision. And that's why you need this time for breathing, for recharging. You need this time. So over the next couple of weeks, let's say 3 weeks just to be safe, get to about the middle of February, give yourself a time to reevaluate, to take a different perspective, and that will help you make the choice that you need to make in 2022. Because at this point, with the 9 of Wands, You are determined to make your life better. You got knocked off your pins in 2020. You kind of tried to figure how to stand up on your own in 2021. 2022 says, okay, now it's time to stand up for what's important to you, what excites you, what gives you juice in life, that joy of life. And that's where you're at. But to do that, you got to take this reflexive time. Breathe, breathe, breathe. Boy, it's so simple to say and so difficult to do. In fact, I bet you work at an office, you may find yourself a couple times a day, if you catch yourself, not even hardly breathing. Breathe. Alrighty, we move on now to the first magnifier card. This is the Seven of Wands. And again, you see the idea of the Wands message. What this is defiance. It's saying, no, I'm going to stand up for what excites me, enthuses me, makes me positive. I am going to stand up for a better me, better opportunities, better chances. I want to be plugged into life. I don't want to just exist. And you see, that's kind of the common message. A lot of Wands cards, that's why you need to take this deep breath and breathe. Just kind of settle in, recalculate your values, take a different opinion, see things differently, make the choice that you have to make. To do that, you need insight. And you see the Hermit here, very often you see what's in his right hand. It could be called a staff. It could even be called a wand. And you see the lamp in front of him. It's enlightenment. This is your period for enlightenment, if you choose. Again, you can tap out and go, nah, I'm not really into. I'm going to do the same thing in 2022 I've done in the previous years. Wasn't a lot of fun, but I don't have to think. I don't have to feel. It's not going to work. Vice versa cards in reverse. We have the Knight of Wands. The Knight of Wands is delivering a message, is delivering an idea. He's saying, yes, go for enthusiasm in your life. Go for a positive life. Go for an electric life as you define it. Not as someone else defines it, as you define it. But again, the card is in reverse. So it's a process going on inside of you. And again, we go back to the Hanged Man. For the next 2 to 3 weeks, this is an internal process. You are looking for the truth. You are literally looking for justice in your life. And you realize to do that, you must find what is true for you. Not because somebody tells you it's true, but because you feel it's true. You know it's true. You believe it's true. Very, very critical. And that's why this quiet time, this breathe time is so important. And this just simply emphasizes, again, it is vice versa card going forward, meaning that this is what you need to do for the next 2 to 3 weeks. Rest. Rest your mind, but open up your intuition, open up your heart, open up your feelings. And simply breathe. That simple basic process, which is probably one of the most difficult ones we as human beings do. This is what's so essential for you. Mercury retrograde, Venus retrograde. Next 2 or 3 weeks, you simply follow your juju. Breathe. It'll all come together for you, and you're going to need it for the rest of this year. That's the Tao Daily Tarot reading for today. Please, as usual, thumbs up, like. Very important for the folks at YouTube. Also, be sure to subscribe. That'll put you on the daily feed. And I think we're in pretty good shape. So, I do a brand new read every day, 365 days a year. I will be here tomorrow. Hopefully, you will have the opportunity as well. If not, between now and the next time you and I have a chance to talk tarot together, blessings.